Hello, guys. This is Victor from Royal Tech Hub. Today, we'll be walking through the training on Microsoft Dynamics 365 custom app creation, and also in subsequent videos, we'll be looking at entity creation. So this video is going to be in sequence, and they will be in parts. So I would suggest if you could also follow up with the subsequent video to get the full concept of the custom app creation and entity creation. So the videos will cover a demo on creating a custom app, which we'll be doing in this video. And subsequent videos will be talking about the entities in the dynamic CRM environment. Also, we'll be checking out and creating new fields, forms, and views of these entities. Then in other videos, we will be working on applying those custom entities we've created in this custom app we're building in this section. Then we build some business rules on the custom on some of the custom entities, and also build some entity relationship with the entities we've created. So quickly, I'll be showing you how to build a custom app on the Dynamics CRM environment. So let's quickly head to our Dynamics environment. So I'm launching my Dynamics environment. So this is the home page of my Dynamics environment. So quickly, to create a custom app, you could either use the create new app icon here, or you could scroll down to the create new app. So I'll go at the top and click on create new app, and it launches the app the designer. So I'll call this okay, let me just give it a name, Royal Tech Solutions. And this is a sample application. Then for the icon, you could use a specific icon you want for the app. In this case, I'll be using the default icon. However, if you've uploaded an icon in your web resource, you could call that icon from this point. So I could click on this, and let me call one of the icons I've made company. Okay, no. So basically, you could um, select an icon from the web resource, but I've not imported any into the web resource. But once you import an icon into the web resource, the icon will be available here for you to make use of that. But for this, let's just leave everything as default, and we'll go to the done icon and click on done. Then basically what you have is now the app designer, where you make all the designs you want on the app functionality. So this is, we have the site map, where the entities, the area, the sub areas, and the groups are created using the entities that you have and various resource. The dashboard icon, where you select the dashboard you want available on the app, and the business process flows, where you select the business process flows you want enabled on the app. So for this training section, we'll be working just on using the site map to design the two areas and some groups and sub areas under those groups. So you click on the edit icon here, then this tab will display all the areas you'll be having, and under an area you can have multiple groups, and under a group you can have multiple sub areas. So for this, let's click on the add area. So edit this area. Let's call this my tech marketing. Tech marketing. Then for the group under that, we could call these let's say my work. That will host dashboard and let's say tax entity. We'll call this my work. Then for the sub area, I could go to the properties area, um, select this. I want it to be a dashboard, so I'll click on dashboard and I'll come for the dashboard. I could pick marketing dashboard and leave everything as default. And when you hit the enter key, the dashboard appears here. So if I want to add another sub area, I'll just click on the group I want to add a sub area under and go to the add and click on sub area. So for this, I want to make it an entity and the entity will be tax. So let's go and type in tax. So this tax. So to add another group, we could click on the area we want to add a group under and click on add group. So now we could call this group let's say customer and hit on enter. Then for this group we want to add some sub area where we have let's say accounts and contacts. So I'll add account as an entity, so go to entity, then click on accounts, then accounts populates here. Click on customer. I want to add a new sub area. I'll call contact as an entity, so pick the entity, and for this we go and type contacts. So pick the contact entity, and the contact entity is here. So let's add let's say one more for this. So click on this and give a new group. For this new group we'll call it solution sales. Click on enter. Then under solution sales, let's have things like leads, opportunities, and competitors as the sub area under solution sales. So we could go to sub area. So for this, let's make it the lead entity. So pick lead. The lead is populated here. Then we'll add one more. For this, we'll be adding opportunity. Opportunity is populated. Then for the next one, we'll add competitors. So let's pick entity and pick on competitors. And the competitors is pre-populated here. So basically, this one area. Then for the next area, we could call these let's call this tech services. So let's say there are services that are to be rendered from this app. So for this, we could add new group. So for this group, we could call these, let's see, call this let's call this scheduling. So there are services that are to be rendered. So under the scheduling, we could add, let's say, we add two sub areas. So let's make this an entity, and for this entity, we're picking work order. So let's add another entity. Let's say this for this. Let's pick bookings. Could pick the schedule. So basically, this is the schedule entity now you created. Let's just set time entries. Um, yeah, time entry. So let's say for this, and then we could have let's say another area. We could have another group. For this group, we'll call it let's just give it service delivery. For service delivery, we'll be adding let's add the cases. So cases entity case. Let's add one more. Let's add agreements. Let's say the SLA. So all these are out of the box entities that are already created in the Dynamics environment, which are what I'm using. In the next video, we'll be creating entities that we'll be applying into this custom app we're creating. So for this video, we're working around using the custom entities that are created. Then and we'll see how our app looks like once we're done. So basically, we have two areas for this app, and we have three groups, and for each of the groups we have sub areas which contains the entities that we're using to model our data for the custom app we've just created. So once you're done, you click on save. Once you click on save, don't forget to click on the publish. So we're publishing the sitemap. So wait for it to finish publishing. Okay, now we're done publishing. So we could save and close this. Then when you come to your app designer page now, you see that the entities you've used in the course of creating the app will all appear here. You could customize and choose the forms you want populated in this, but for this we'll be leaving all as the default, in which you should select all the form views charts available for those out of the box entity. So I'll save this. I'll validate. So it's giving us some warnings, but we could go ahead um, to publish this since there's no error. So now our app has been published. So you could go back to your Dynamics environment, refresh the home page, and now the app we just created should be visible here, which is the Royal Tech Solutions. So I'll click on this to open the app. Now you can see this was the app we created. Now you have under my work, you have your dashboard, which brings up the marketing dashboard which we selected. You could then now have tax. So these are pre-populated data when your environments are created. So that's what we're having here. You could come create a new tax, email appointment from all this. So all these are what's available for the tax entity. Then for account also, you could create new accounts for from this app. So for the new accounts can be created from the new button. You have also the contacts entity. where you could view and see contacts on the environment, same as the leads, opportunities, and competitors. So this is the design that we just made. So to switch between areas, you go to the bottom here and you click here. You could see that we have the tech marketing area and the tech service area. So when we click on the tech service area, you see the groups we created are now available here. So that's how you navigate with the entities you've created and perform the operations you want to do in the new apps that you've created. So basically, in our next video, we'll be working towards creating custom entities from our end, and when those entities have been created, we'll then apply them into this app, just as the way we deployed the out of the box entities that are available on this app. So thank you once more for coming to our training, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one also. Thank you.